First of all, happy birthday, Herman, and thanks, Kristen, for putting this together. I'm going to give you a secret about Herman Winick, how he operates. I met Herman by name in the early 1990s, but it was in 1994 that I was in Japan at Tsukuba. On the hallway, I saw a sign which says Herman Winick is going to speak about X-ray free electron lasers. So I took time out from my experiments to go to see this famous man for the first time in real life. And Herman gave a talk. And a few weeks later, I was back at Stanford. I saw Herman giving another talk. This time, how the Japanese are building the XFEL. Whereas in Japan, he was telling the Japanese that how the Americans are building the XFEL. So I realized that Herman works in the following way. He goes and puts out a fire somewhere, comes back and says, see, the smoke is so big, so we have to have a bigger fire. So Herman played a key role in pushing free electron lasers on both sides of the ocean. And I learned my lessons from him early on. So when I was asked to chair the scientific committee, co-chair the scientific committee with Herman, it was indeed a pleasure to work with a guy who was unbounded enthusiasm about science and cooperation. So thank you, Herman, for allowing me to work with you. If you don't mind, I'd like to share just a few slides. Kristen, is that okay?
Yes, please.
So it will not be very long.
Quickly, very quickly, yeah. I'm sorry, we'll be over time. We were very ambitious, huh? Like any big project.
I'm just trying to find out where my...
maybe in the meantime, this is as well a good opportunity. So no, you're too fast. That's good.
That's fine. Basically, I wanted to say the following. When we were building SESAME, there was a lot of concern about how are we going to compete with the rest of the world. It turns out that we are not competing. The rest of the world is actually cooperating with us. And SESAME was wisely governed by the council and wisely staffed by the directors, and was lucky enough to get high-level scientists who endeared themselves to many synchrotrons around the world so that they could get help from many others. I was asked many times, what is the success? Why is the SESAME was successful? And I want to say only one thing, why SESAME was successful. It survived and successful because it was such a good idea. SESAME indeed is a very simple idea of putting science in front of politics, putting science in front of everything else, bringing people together and allowing them to flourish and excel. When I see Jihan, when I see Masood, when I see Abdul Latif as a director of the current science advisory chair, I immediately find myself transported from Amman to Chicago or to Grenoble. The same level of science, the same level of discipline, the same level of commitment is there. And there's nothing more rewarding for Herman, I'm sure, to see that we have reached to this point. So congratulations, Herman. We are looking forward to your 120th as well. That means at least we get to see and live that long. So it's a little bit selfish, but we would like to see you come back for 120. Thank you, Kristen.
Thank you so much, Arjun.